right. Hello, everyone. Seems like we are live now. Yeah, I'm playing jaskins811 in the Emu Cup. And we wanted to start much earlier, but DJ was down. So that's why we have a delay here. Apologies for this. But no, the sound quality is. If there are any issues, you'll have to write me on Discord. It's usually because I will not read chat on. So yeah, let's go. We have already banned maps, and the banned maps are Silver Lake, Commercial Harbor, Hollywood Hills, and Geographical Zoo. So, leaves this, and this open. I think I kind of want to play Observation Tower. Just kind of feel like it. So, okay, baby. Well, this does look very much like a full sponsor game. Full sponsor starting hand for sure. Wow. Diverse and research. Definitely take native. Do we want penguin pool? I think so. Also with species here. Then for the last, I mean, which one are we dropping, right? Obviously, diversity and native is always so good, but honestly, on this map, I feel like you don't really try to maximize appeal that much. You just build here a little bit, take like 6 to 9 appeal, then just try to maximize endgame shields. Which diversity can also be very useful, of course. But I think we want I mean, honestly, I really love that. There's probably still diversity, also lets us play some closures next to let's do this. I think we will start with grab uni. Play penguin pool first. Well, maybe depends. So yes, because they do start with a sponsor quarantine lab, which is very good because we want a longer round to play at least penguin pool and federal grounds, I think. Also think about hand size, maybe build here, but then it's a bit awkward, right, to place the penguin pool. They wouldn't should think about where we want to start with the penguin pool. Like this. I mean, Reese's could be worth a snap usually because it's also tech, but I think we really need like just having some playable animal would be nice. We don't really need more sponsors, especially not sponsored buildings. So I think it makes sense to just draw from deck and see what we find. Think a little bit about where I want to put the penguin pool. I mean, ideally, maybe I just start with. I mean, I want to really leverage my sponsor strength, but I also wouldn't mind just building a 4 size here, putting penguin pool here on the money, maybe even draw up King Vulture. Although I can't really hold a lot of cards right. Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense to just do card first and then decide anyway, see what we get, how we want to build, and decide where this penguin pool goes. Oh, I didn't even check the map. They are on Park Restaurant. Okay. So this is a pretty good first player advantage, but display was just kind of useless. They have 2 X-tones already. I mean, they could still go for a pretty quick break, right? They could just do cards now. They could take hand size, do cards themselves, and just break. Then whatever we draw is good. I mean, can we really afford to? We could expect, of course, just play penguin pool, build, get out pedal grants, make sure that we. Yeah, maybe right. Maybe just that other way. Should have thought about this earlier. I think honestly it makes sense to play this a bit slower. Let's see if they snap breezes or not. It's pretty good for them, of course. But I think we've kind of committed to like, yeah, we definitely want to keep both diversity and native farm, right? If they just break, we so it's not perfect. Don't touch the money, but I think it kind of want to maximize the sponsors like this. We can still build here, for example. It's a bit weird looking, right? But I don't think it's like with our diversity, it's pretty fine, I would say. We can just build random tool size here. That King Vulture is definitely a consideration. And to extend animals, we're not playing it anymore. Just put a random tool size. Do we want this King Vulture? Probably not. I don't want to do cards afterwards. Let's do this. Yeah, it is slightly awkward because like if we want to build big, we can't build right now, right? But we are going to upgrade sponsors next round. Let's play the diversity. Let's do this. I mean, we have some appeal. We'll have good income with grants also. Play Rock Monitor. Okay, it's one reptile. Maybe you have something like Common Wall Lizard or so. Second reptile. Cool. Okay, that makes fighting for species a bit harder. This. I do want to snap this. We'll have a project. Unlikely. Could have small animals, of course. I mean, we have to snap this, I think. There's also the monkey park, which is other species tag. So right now we can't build a 3 size, but we can of course just do diversity and build. Upgrade cards, okay. I think we're just going. I mean, do we want to fight? How hard do we want to fight? Also just draw from deck, to be honest. Because they draw the breezes, they're already at 4. We are also at 4, but then we don't really have the cards action to find the last one. Well, another option would be to build another tool size and just drop the Reese's Monkey Park. I mean, the building placements have not been very optimal, I would say. I do I really care that much about speeches? I mean, obviously a big swing, but a lot of good things going on, and this lost bear isn't really doing too much, right? Okay. It's not great, it's not bad either necessarily. We just still don't have a playable animal. Galapagos is decent. One, two, definitely gonna know this readers, right? But I mean, yeah, it's still right. I mean, we do have a project in research. Kind of like to get this elephant, but we can't. It's very slow, right? They can just. I mean, they do want to play their reasons though. X again. I can just mark. Okay. I would love doing research for 2. We already have 3. I think we just need a project. The bird doesn't hurt you, so what we do? Do take the elephant. Okay, but then we can just maybe still take this. Yeah. Just we can do 2 species for 2 shields. Because I kind of want to save this research. It's not a species hack. It's not a new species. Research and diver. Interesting. Probably gonna break again. I mean, hopefully they can just get this petting zoo. Do we just want to kind of honestly, I think it's good. Not really that interested in we want to fight for it. This also would mean that we need to play native earlier than we want. If I take partners now, I mean, could literally just build a petting zoo and pick up this alpaca. Oh, Irishman doesn't stand for it too hard. Two sides, we probably want to do the same. This taper is pretty good. we want this to work. They're probably going to get the free partner. As long as this game goes decently long, I think, just with end games, it's already going to be very hard for them to beat us. Snap paper, I mean, that's the last. Also would have been very interesting for us, right? It's an America tag. Get Galapagos playable, hopefully, sometime. Tag into diversity. This of course normally not exactly what I want here, but it's like anti-synergistic with native, but pretty decent, I would say. I mean, it does kill just 2 native points, right? So it's far from ideal, but I think it's fine. Let's can build a petting zoo here. This would still be good enough. Yeah, getting a little bit of rep with this converse also actually interesting. Taper. I mean, also kind of interesting to play both Anaconda and Galapagos, but this would get us above 25. Playing Galapagos, let's stick to our original plan. Do this. We're just 1 rep short. They're going to snap this. Got the 5 size, which is for the elf, and so maybe like my calculation of the end games was not correct. But I still think we're in a very decent spot. This native's gonna hit like a truck. Hopefully gonna get like 2 endgame shields out of it. Another possibility would be to just take the last uni now. Yeah. Maybe it's also better to not greed for it actually, just do research, get snapping, but there's so much that you want to snap. I mean, test level is very good. Also, does gets us the worker, so maybe we actually do want to spend an extra one just to research and snap this. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Maybe they can leech of it, but I mean, they have no incentive to. I don't really have an incentive to get more science, right? With no points for the last uni, so it's fine. Do this. They're gonna be very ahead now. Tape also means that they do get 3 partners, but I think it's fine, to be honest. Don't really have anything you want to pouch here, I think. Also, to do half actions, get something to pouch. It pays. It's here, but very good for me, of course. Also decent for them. Oh, also gives them playable spots immediately. So they have a big point lead now. But... I'll go to diverse. Probably not so great. I mean, we have petting zoo. Not bad. We won take last uni. Could be a big mistake here if I discard the wrong one. I mean, last uni will be good and do guarantee. I do think we have time to take it. Let's wait. Oh, they still have to take it. I think diverse will be good. We will get petting zoos, we'll probably get birds. We're ahead on predators. I think else looks a bit dicey, but let's keep diverse, honestly. Asia. How am I gonna draw? I mean, I really want both the condor and the anaconda. A bit of 5 size here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually don't have that many native fields left. It makes sense to just play native now. Not really maximized here, but right now we still have a lot of wiggle room when it comes to endgame shields, right? I really do want this card. I mean, we have Penguin Pool, right? It's Rock, it's another America. I think we probably do want to take a partner over here. Not sure. Like, we don't have anything to work towards. Take away. They could break away our worker. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Thanks so many X tokens. Ouch. I would drop. It's a bit of 5 size here, right? Like we do get a 3 size also here for the Galapagos, which can put here. This would still keep 2 native shields alive. Slam down elephant. Oh, okay. Well, This capital is pretty good here. I don't really want to like telegraph too much that I want America partners. Okay, that's much better. We don't really need it, right? And probably, I'm not sure if you want a clever build. Probably not yet. The end games aren't looking great, if we're being honest. I mean, they have Elephant, of course, but I'm not sure if Quarantine Lab is going to be hit or not. It's too very bad. I mean, I guess they're going to take Australia partners though, now. Cheetah. Perfect. They're maybe going to take Pony Devil away. Just take Nile Crocodile. We'll take Pony Devil then. I don't like this. I don't think there's a need to build for Cheetah. Are they really gonna take it away? I don't think so. Foreign Institute, also very interesting. It would make me kind of sad. I think we should take this. It's double matching, right? Or it's pretty good. Play 20 Devil then. I was happy as long as they leave either where it is. That's why I can still just play the second penny. That is actually over. Not nice. Not nice. You can use X for the A, clever, but it's actually, yeah, it's really painful for us. Take. If they've had the project, they could also spend 2x tokens to do some. They really would love to get a project so they can place down a reptile house, right? They still have Nile Crocodile in hand. Just do this and also see what draw with Cheetah. Might find some sponsors here. Like this X. The heck? Okay. Sure. Even Bard Owl Hub is pretty good now. Bit hard to fit, but I mean, we will have enough troubles to flip all these 3 enclosures next to the tower. I mean, honestly, it's probably just not happening. Exploit Americas is exactly what we need here. It also means that we maybe just not taking another partner. Let's see. If we do this, then we have plenty of time. It's also this predator breeding, right? Really, really good because yeah, we also have test level. I think we're just going to start with doing foreign range. They really need the money for it. Let's just play this and take the predator breeding program. Wow, science library, yeah. Well, it's probably worse too. We don't really need more cards, but we just really, really need this. Although, I mean, I guess we could just start with doing predator breeding. I wouldn't hate this either. I mean, now I'm very sad that it works, right? But, okay. We're still at 3 shields right now. It's just snappable. I'm not quite sure. I mean, this break 2 move was just very. Take last unit to Leech of Research. Okay. That's the thing, right? We want to draw. So getting 2 X tokens isn't very great either, of course. We have basically everything in hand, though, that we need. Cross, right? Makes sense just to this. I don't think we have time to play this. Well, maybe we do have time. Let's do go. If they can release Elephant, it's like the only way for them to play. Maybe they just want to deny it. I've kind of like given up. Okay, let's do this. I have no interest in taking any partner, so I just want to release, play Condor Galapagos. This already puts us very low. The Breeding Corporation can go. Export in Asia has 2 points, but it's so smart Owl Hut, so it gives us. We need to do rear. Well, this one too. They should probably snap it. I mean, it's Australia, but it's all games of 1. 2 science library, 4 with native. Snap this with a kind of poor. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's very, very good. We just start with. It's just something to Sunday. Here. Explorer. I mean, we should just calculate, right? We are still getting 8 appeal. This puts us at 76. If we release, it puts us at 5. Just playing Pencil and Condor already is enough, right? So if we do this, take 12 money. Enough, I think. Kangaroo. Okay. Too bad about this slow run, because we're not hitting 4 in endgame, but I mean, good enough. Yeah. I'd love to play this Macaw, of course. This will also give us XP on American. Lucky. We cannot take. Yeah, right. 4 plus 2 appeal from Australia. Oh, also Kookaburra. Okay, pretty good Kookaburra. Good reptile house. But okay, only free up small stuff, right? So I know there's Nile Crocodile. Something, but doesn't really seem enough. I mean, our hand was very good, of course, so. Oh, I thought that open 2 size when we broke. Okay, so it's gonna be Nile Crocodile plus something. We're in even points, but I think it's too much for me to be afraid of. I mean, they must know that we can. Let's maybe spend extra, like, for example, 2 extra X tokens just to get to 11 rep. I don't think we can scavenge anything better, but it's still worth it. So we can use not to. I mean, they can't pilfer anyway, but it makes sense to just keep the bad card. Wow, it's not better though. I mean, this is what 8 points plus. To 9. Both are actually 9. Maybe it's cooler to play the bird, but no, I think even if they had Sunbear or something like this, they don't have another worker to do another project. So it's just not too much you can do with the last action. They're not great cards here anyway. So I'm gonna play Nile and something. It's pretty good, but didn't really like my start. I think I could have played this better, but in the end, our hand was just too good. Right? Yeah, I think it was as losable. Probably not. Oh, we even lost one diverse shield. Okay. All right. That's game 1. Next game, I would be on Park. They would be on OES. Right. I mean, they are definitely on the better map now. I would say that OBS is slightly better than Park, but we are first player. But I mean, you can just see how good native plus diversity is, right? And like, that's even one of the worst maps for the native plus diversity combo. But I do think that I do think that diversity is native farm is very, very good on OBS, but usually you don't really need diversity to max it that well. We got 10 appeal and 2 shields. I think without diversity, probably like 2, 3 less appeal, and we can still get the shields. Okay. I mean, this is a hand where you would love to have Reptile Uni. We're definitely not going to take a freaking header. Also, we don't really have any kind of social prio at all, stepping first player, but decent enough, I guess. Yeah, bet not the greatest map for bet. There's no game for unis here, but the Climbing Park sponsor. Not great at all, but well, I guess I don't think we want any of the others. Like, I know some would think about Adder, but I just think it's so bad. Our hand is pretty bad though, let's say. Like, we do have the reptiles, but alligator is also just an atrocious animal, to be honest. Okay, native lizards though. We cannot snap it. I would love to snap it. Play this first. Then there's also geology. Okay, well, then we are going to snap it. The problem is we don't really have the money to play the alligator this round. Unfortunate, but Australia, okay. I mean, they can still snap geologists, right? It's really good. Well, I guess we could just also. Nah. I think they should definitely snap geologist here. Don't have hands. Oh, the OBS though. I forgot about this trap again. And geologist is not that good in OBS, so maybe even the worst map for geologist. But I guess it makes sense. Kind of like if you don't have hand size and there's something good that is snappable, you usually don't mind snapping something good. But yeah, probably. I mean, I would love for them to break, right? We want to get out of this round. Just with 5 size, I think. Probably gonna take Rip the House at some point. Well, it's hard to say, right? I mean, yeah. Break. And Quada, it's pretty good. If they have a Herbie breeding, then they're in a very, very good spot. Not then per se, but I think we're just gonna do cards again. Not really want. I mean, not really want to play the bet yet. Complete trash. Okay, Aquatic is could amount to something. It's perfect. It will. I think we will snap this geologist though. Ibex Secretary Bird. Very interesting. They appeal. So much appeal, right? Even though we're stuck with a super expensive alligator. But it's still alright. If they don't have a project though, then okay, then it's getting weaker. Are we interested in this Tarsier? I don't think so at all. So let's just play the native lizards. It's not great. 4 appeal is not the best, but alright. We just need the project, right? And yeah, at least the appeal means that we can constrict them at some point. So the project, do we want to take a spew worker though? See, I don't think we do. Maybe like want to just upgrade sponsors. The question is like, do we want to try to read out a native lizard shield? Not connecting to this one is fairly easy, I guess. But then not connecting to this one kind of hurts. I mean, this is the reptile house spot that we want, right? That's also true. So I think we do not want to read it. Sacred sponsors. Google X-Down build, just the cards. We have an African animal. So we definitely need a project, right? We have climbing sponsor. A lot of climbing stuff here, right? We have Ibex here. Play. Less, I mean, okay, that's pretty good. I think their start is better than ours, but we're still in it. We're gonna have to take another uni here. There's the uni at 8. Very good for them. We also wouldn't mind getting it because we have vet, right? I mean, we could play vet now just to delay, make them spend the X tokens. Or just even play Geo. I mean, we don't. I kind of want to play this after. Drawn out, but like I still like that a lot. It only gives us 2 money, so that's definitely a waste of money. I don't want to give them an easy break, and if we draw good cards now, we have forcing this card's aquatic. I guess we could part with aquatic, right? We also already have a water tank, but could just be our next project. Let's just play this. I mean, I rate that very highly just for the effect, so. You can just do cards, take uni. Let's just do we want to take the secretary bird, because this would also put Ibex into range for us. We do want to play it, right? We do lose on quite a bit of money also by not playing Geologist. It's the Savannah here. Okay, so maybe we are actually more interested in Cougar. Are we though? I mean, I don't really want to build a 3 size. Also, Ibex is going to be in range anyway after we take the uni, right? Let me just draw from deck. Secretary bird could be interesting. Okay. I could have constricted right away. It's actually, I was literally talking about the constriction, right? So it's a pretty big blunder. build. Could just build a 3 size for the cooler. Maybe we should have done this. Just take. But I mean, that's a bad cooler because they're probably gonna take Sivana. There was some very cute lines of playing both cooler and Ibex. I say that they're just gonna. We could. How important is the red force? Because are they going to snap it? They don't have a great spot for it anymore, though. Because I could also just constrict them, constrict their cards, so they can't snap it. But I mean, also the aquarium is much better for me than it is for them. That's fine. I think also the constriction is actually not doing too much, right? I think we do want to play. Then we can just break Snap Aquarium. Oh, they just snapped it anyway, right? I mean, it's just better for action efficiency. What's the build? Build a 3 size for the Cougar. Yes. We're gonna break them. Sure. Let's put 2 size. Do we need to think about side entrance? Do we want to play it? Probably. I think it's also the aquatic is now just really bad. I mean, now that we already did it like this, I think it makes sense to wait even longer. Because we are going to play the leopard, right? So, 3 size could go here. I mean, we still have spots for reptiles. Still just unclear what our next project is. I guess that's the issue. Wombat. Are they going to snap Wombat? Let's put here. We still have space for reptiles later. Also, there's saltwater frog. Honestly, be very interesting if they want to go for 4 reptiles. Monitor. They have quality to release. It's good for us though because we didn't have the leopard. This. Size, another 5 size. I mean, probably. Not sure how much we want reptile. If we put 5 size here, then reptiles just dead. Just build a 4 size here. And still, that's better, yeah. Release it out of the 4 size. Bulge, how interested out? I mean, I still think it's pretty good. I mean, I'm not really going for planet here, but anyway, it makes sense. So many freaking reptiles. Give them the times 2 also. We do have pretty good to get the last uni here, the uni here. I'm gonna put it on build. Okay. I'm still not sure whether we will build last. I mean, there's. I mean, this could be a game where we want both an Avery and a Reptile House, you know? I think we can. CK. Okay. I think Reptile House, we just don't care about it anymore. Guess you could have drawn like something like Spotted Hyena Compound, for example, and you can play Martin near it and just get the Saltwater Croc out from the display. I'm not sure how interested they are. I mean, maybe they do. They basically have for Australia. They want this crop for reptiles guaranteed. Okay, we're just gonna play leopard. I could get pilfered. Painful. Question is, do we want to release the crop first? Because this just guarantees the uni, right? Push out, release for the leopard. How sad would it be about this? So much. It's actually really bad news that it's out. Are we afraid of getting pilfered? Probably not that much, to be honest. I think it's like if I play the Martin now, it literally just puts rain for them. I feel like it's just better for action order to play it. Also, I think they could have just exited down because there's no way for me to deny it, right? It's not going to be waved off. Fully sure about this King Vulture. I don't think if the others are silent. And just snap it and play it immediately, right? Also gets into 5 water. Definitely want to snap this one. Okay, it's very alert. I think they could have replenished first and see what they get, right? Also, like, do they want to snap this School's Monitor? Maybe? They have Wave Chameleon in hand, right? So. Maybe they're just gonna do the force trigger. Just do this. Heal the Uni. I think what I want to snap. Honestly, maybe I just want to snap. Do we want to build? Probably not. I think it's actually really good hornbill. We want the rep. I mean, it's just an endgame shit for us, right? It's nice then the Uni. That does give them the worker though. Does the worker do that much with them? This it's P class also very nice. I think it makes sense here to just play our 2 birds. What do we play? It's like that. I think I really want to climb it on build. Still have a card to spot open. We just draw everything up. Wake. Game's also pretty bad. I think clever's too important. Do this though. I mean, if it could even think about just breaking 9 here, just not taking part in so. Nature is just good first because it gives us the bird reading, right? Like we still have the release. vielleicht sogar noch. I think it's also, I mean, I won't say it, but I really, really want this P file. I'll take the 109. Well, they already have the rep test in hand. Because then giving them another project is just giving them all the rep tests is also bad, of course. I mean, they're not gonna upgrade cards, right? So it's just whatever project they can leech off the release. So it's not that important. Let's just take this. Do we want a clever? Need it, to be honest. But now it's important that they can't do a project. Cover the X token, but it's just very important for us that we get to release. Take Avery. Medical. Okay. Can we end? It's actually fairly close, I would say. Depends. Like if we get the P file, I think I don't know how close they are getting. Take the breeding. Okay. That's unfortunate. Can do this, take X tokens. Does this cross them? 24, so they can actually cross. Not cross. They can, yeah, they can get 24. They can also fit in the marketing somewhere. We're very close. The clever. Love to touch more rock. I don't think we have any. Guard. It's not a great alligator, but better than Cooper. Although Duke's just even still better. It's great. We have 2 endgame shields. We have 3 from climbing. I'm gonna play this table, of course. But why we need to kind of hope to dig for something good. have even another animal. Okay. Just don't have the great next move, right? Could take foreign. Take 2 rep, of course. Field. I think I just really needed to deny this saltwater crop. Right? So it's basically a game losing mistake here. We just really need to find. We need to dig something better than the Duke. That's basically it. Is foreign good here? The possibility would be just dig expert and Africa and range. I mean, this cost us 2 money, which could be very important, right? The foreign really doesn't do anything. Let's let us draw another card. Do they have a sponsor to market? Do not get a credit game. So we have 2 here, right? We have climbing. It shouldn't be enough. Like, we don't have great end games, to be honest. Like, probably have a pretty bad one. And the project is going to get them to 99. But they can take money to donate, of course, or they just market. They should definitely cross. Otherwise, I'm just playing this extra effort. Yeah, crossed out at 100 and 102. Assuming they take money and donate. We are 30 points behind, but effectively only 24. But our animal's action is like 14 points. So they would need to have them have a 0 CPM game, or we just need to like. It's actually really well played with the 9 this Sumatran tiger, right? It's so good for us. Yeah, the Siberian tiger. It's like, which kind of big animal could we even just DK? Well, that's even better than Hybrid Breeding. Yeah, actually is. Like, what could we dig that even wins? Because we only have 20 money. So, for example, Galapagos would not be playable for us. Elephants are not playable for us. Like, could get Bald Eagle, but actually don't have a great next action. Yeah, it's quite unclear what we could dig into that would be better than Duke, right? And well, we're not probably even playing Duke, we're just playing Alligator to match 3 Reptiles in case they have diverse. Let's trade attacks on the koala. Either koala is also already played, of course. I guess bird tortoise would be the best we could find. annoying. It's -11 money, -1x token. Is that cheating? Imagine if this bug would just count this -1x token, it gives you like -1 from the exponential game. Funny. It's really painful to play. Like, both of us had to wait ages until BJA even got online. We'll probably have to wait again. Really unfun. And of course also for the viewers. Yeah, just see how many outages we had today. Like, it's insane, right? Yeah, it's not about this game. I do think it's winnable fight. I mean, I was very like careless with this saltwater croc. Basically it. Okay. Miracle dig time. I don't think anything can. Literally the last move. I mean, just can get out of this game, then own it. Let's just do this then. More diverse. I mean, if they have the diverse, they get 2 shields, right? So, doesn't really matter anyway. Not to play the croc. Which we, by the way, played at the beginning of the game, right? So, I'll play this twice. I know that Helby and Nuke Steezy will also play the game. I had to like interrupt midway through. I don't want to see whether they were able to finish this series, so they don't have to continue to suffer. Okay, they did. Yeah, in time, but they did have diverse. 25 turns. Pretty good. Yeah. Let me talk on Discord with Jaskins how we're going to seed. Ideally, of course, I would love to finish it now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not exactly the greatest entertainer, so I'm not sure what I can do to keep you guys entertained during the next minutes. So, look at the replays. Try to look back at this game. Yeah, really impressive. I think they played this really well, right? Finishing out in 25 turns. Yeah, I think it's my fault for giving over the sun or not denying the saltwater croc. So I gave him the opportunity to interested to see what their starting hand was. Very bad starting hand, to be honest. Like, worse than mine, probably. Well, it's decent appeal, but great. Experience love it. Absolutely. Honestly, I think it's better for them actually just 2 cards first. Because if they don't find the Flamingo later for the project, I think they really have problems to snowball. It didn't really need the association. So like, maybe for example, if you find a release, you can just take hand size and break. For example. If you start partners anyway, you're gonna take a partner the next round, and the social strength is not that important. I think for this reason, I should have just done cards first, just to see what you have, then you can plan what you want to do. I was not threatening the break, right? But okay. It's still good for them, like 2 very high appeal animals to start with. At least replays are stable, so I kind of hope that it's not taking that long. So I just thought it's Jaskin's idea. We're gonna wait until 35, so 8 more minutes. And if BJ isn't up by then we'll have to postpone. Because Jaskins needs to go. It's like 1 hour left to play. Not much more for me, to be honest. Or been fairly annoying to sit here for so long. And I'm pretty sure it's not that engaging for you guys either. Breaking. Honestly, my start wasn't that bad. Definitely should have won this, I think. I did have the card quality to eke out a win here. Also about the aquarium. Yes. Sure, straight upgrade. It's not correct. We can maybe we have time to just play their Americas, then post show with the Flamingo, take this next round. But of course, in the build upgrades always enables snapping. So, but I do think it was a bit of a waste. But I mean, you can still decide later if you find other reptiles, right? Whether you want to maybe upgrade build for the reptile house, something like this, which did not happen this game because it wasn't needed. Yeah. That's jungle. I'm sure, but yes. Keeping Koali paid off. I mean, it's just a small animal that's guaranteed to play. They have small animals. Yeah, I think this makes sense here. I just didn't have a good way to deny this aquarium, right? I wanted to see. I mean, I could have constricted that cards, right? Then just upgrade cards and snap aquarium myself. So maybe this was indeed the move. But I only constricted their build, right? I also missed the opportunity to constrict their Soch in round 2 when they were going round 3 when they were going for Africa 2. So I think the better use of constriction also definitely would have been very helpful. Its aquarium just would have been that good. I also had aquatic in hand, so I think definitely a big miss by me. Yes, constriction is just really not doing anything. This I didn't want to cover the card draw slot because they had so much to anyway and leaves the aquarium slot, so pretty good. Of course, downside that you can't fit a large closure next to this. Still not looking great. Game cannot. Maybe small animals is also no matter what they put out, I can reach of it. Snap Wombat. I think they should definitely snap here. Wombat is also going to be come into range with them. I mean, yeah, I could draw it up probably. Maybe would have, yeah. It's just so good. I mean, hard to deny snap it. Stuff I won't do. Completely useless. Taking all the Airy birds, like even keeping the King Vulture for so long, she worked out really, really well. Even putting a good. Yeah, like I could have just. I mean, the thing is, like I was thinking, like if I play the Leopard now and the Martin, then I can just draw the Sword with the Croc from range, right? But then maybe, I mean, I was thinking like maybe they just snap the Sword with the Croc anyway. They should. Deny snapping it. My hand wasn't great. Like I had the Leopard, I had Aquatic, I had 2 Vultures. I don't think I can afford to deny snap it really. Maybe should have just, yeah. Should have taken snapping over 2 size income. I don't think so. It's sad because like the thing is also if I just build a 5 size here instead of a 4 size, I can cover this, right, and draw the Sword of the Croc during the break. And I didn't want to do this to keep a Reptile House spot open, but yeah, I guess they should have just not put 2 size here. Could have just put it anywhere, right? Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate that so many reptiles were just appearing. Couldn't deny all of them. Okay, here. Oh, they snapped it here anyway. Okay, it was correct. I think they should. Yeah. They even get the chameleon. Now, do I need to deny snap this? I think like just better use of the constriction. Either making them like lose tempo in round 3 when it can do Africa 2, or deny them from snapping aquatic aquarium. And this could be enough for me to win. Also, like in this penultimate round, when I was not taking the partner zoo, but just breaking, it's correct. I think honestly it was. The money was really good for me. That's really nothing to do. Didn't need the X tokens either. So it's 35 now. Let's see whether BGA allows the game. Good. Oh, I hate to leave everybody hanging, but I think we'll have to, me and Jaskins will have to finish it another time. Oh. I mean, if we can try it, then I would definitely prefer this. To run some some people at least. Looking at the number of moves played, it shows up. There's nothing going on right now. Maybe we can. Jaskins has been able to accept. It's created. It's kind of dicey, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, I mean it's not gonna be pleasant for anyone here, but try. Outer Area Research Institute and ICP. Unit 5. I think I want to go outdoor areas. So there are also 2 continent projects here. But yes, the free uni has the most value, sure, on outdoor areas. Research, like, I kind of hope to get the free uni right, and then you kind of like out of you kind of cannot start doing, but okay, let's look at the game. ICP. It's just a start. Because everything else is just not interesting at all, right? Diverse research, okay. Cannot keep cards, right? I think it turn-based anyway. And also, I really think it's also like both of us to like really think about our hand, right? That's not really the point of how it should be. But, okay, but now that we started, we need to to finish it. And I don't want to give up this hand, and Jaskins definitely doesn't want to give up this first player advantage either. Action order is not perfect. I mean, in a way, I want to release the Flamingo and upgrade the Soch to donate for the uni. If my build was at 4, I would be very happy. Because I didn't. If I build an enclosure, I won't really use it for the first year. I can just start hand size, even just break 5. And hope to get the hand size. I mean, getting this uni will be honestly just game deciding. Like this. I want to build for the ostrich. I mean, it is double matching, but it is also an ostrich. It's also the King Vulture out there. Oh, that's actually perfect. Definitely want to. Geologists can wait after the first seal. That's cost us some money, but now money will be much easier. So good here. Could even consider spending an X token. Snap it. Probably not. So. If we take 5 money, can actually play both. So that 5 money. It's insane size. Like spending an X token snap. It's just feels like oh. Okay. Cards at 4. Snap the science library. Still enough tempo for us, right? Because we could also play Flamingo and clever down the cards. And there's no buildings. They couldn't just break. Bad. Now I must know that the release is coming. Snapping definitely very good here. Also get the research. Hope doesn't. I don't have like. I mean, I don't really have anything that could leech off it very well. Like Stork, Bison. Of this needs the partners with, so would have to be the Golden Eagle. Otherwise, we will be in time to think. Get the uni. So we would just start with Red Uni next round. So we will upgrade animals now. Oh nah, that's not social. Then take the uni next round. Just get all unis. Oh, but that's the job. I mean, I would kind of prefer. I just want to say, I would kind of prefer. Let's down build. Just build it 2 sides to boost. Things also we can actually also do research next round. Do we just want all the X tokens? The closures is small closures could be good, but I don't want to waste geologist value yet. It's doing nothing. It's 2 size, but I mean it will be good later for sure. Also leaves us very poor though. We will have 22 money. Let's play the next round like super slow with 2 sides income. Do research. Do it for 4. For 3 shields and 4 icons. I think that's better. Much better for action. I mean, I just don't want them to play an animal to get some income. Yeah, archaeologists, like, maybe they can play another sponsor just by using it for marketing, but yeah, probably even Xing on cards next round. Only sad thing is like they could just send an X token and take 2 signs you need to deny us. I want to break. It's also 10 money at 8, which we need. 3 sides is also pretty good for us. Did I check my endgame? If I did, I don't remember it. Research though. Okay. Better luck. Good. They're just gonna click confirm 100 times until it goes through. Yes, be done here. It go up again a little bit. Okay, and then turn down again. Pretty odd start by Jask. It's like with 2 rounds in, they don't like no animals played, just build. The table doesn't even load. Well, it ain't that fun. I think I've clicked this button like 20 times now. We are down to 0 again. I'm in such a good position, right? Everything lined up. What did they take with the thing? Did they take rep? With the archaeologist? Okay, they take rep. Just decent, I guess. Let's give them 2 upgrades. They must have good sponsors. Maybe in the Naked Explorer or something like this. The Naked Explorer would be a very good way to like keep them in the game because they're very far behind right now. Oh. Ideally, you want to use it for marketing. I think that's the best use for archaeologists here. But rep definitely also pretty good. Could have also started on the kiosk here and just taken 5 money. I think 5 money is also very good, right? And now it's just covered and you can't copy it anymore. It's just cover. I think it makes sense here to just. I don't think they are going to deny it, but I should still just do it just in case. Doesn't really matter. It's sponsors. I mean, are we going to upgrade build? I really think so. Also upgrade cards. So they probably have a release. This play is pretty weak. I guess this King Vibe just not gonna amount to anything for us. Play this, play Science Library, X down card. Or even just build. Okay. Size makes sense. I think they should have started here. Can still copy the 5 money if they really need it. They had 2 rounds without any income, right? So, I mean, to be fair, so did we. Yeah, just Also, just getting the 10 money here is so huge for us. Why are they going to break? Could break 2 cards, just don't let me do the project. Naked too. Not sure if this is doing too much. It even gives me money. I think we can afford to draw cards. Great here. Pretty bad action. I think we're gonna build. What really want to expect? We kind of really need enclosures. Spider Monkey could become playable, right? Tarzia is looking very interesting, I would say. So it's gonna be the 2 sets here, also not cover any rock yet. I don't know how great this geology is gonna be. What we can hit the end game. We're still so far from all this. So we definitely would need some sponsor buildings for this. But we're still gonna get 3 appeal out of it. Are they gonna take something? I mean, reindeer is America. Not very good. Also still good here to just get close to the partner zoo. This cost us 2 money. Also allows for. Think about it. I think I definitely should have kept the petting zoo. Build a petting zoo here. Kept the Mangalitza. Both, and then 2 sides, just connects us to the partner zoo. That's a fairly big miss because we don't have any animal to play right now. Having 2 petting zoos would have been so good. Okay. Are we interested in India? I don't. The booth is completely wasted. They will be able to read each of the 3 such later. Getting the money. We want to donate. I think it's gonna wait. Yeah, we're just probably going anywhere. They have a bear. We're not playing petting zoos. This also would have been reason to. Bamboo forest. Well, now I definitely would be interested in this. Yeah. I think we kind of break to make sure they can't draw it up. Don't have to play the Geo right away. It's just break. New school. Yeah, obviously, I do want this a lot. But then we would need to build manually. Sure, I love this. I don't want them to get this zoo school either. Could even just go here, to be honest, like, really need the spot here. This could just allow us to like later snake over here. You can build a 5 size here and release. You have 2 Americans. I think it makes sense to build a 5 size. You also maybe still want to do cards, so you can play a second animal, ideally. Should definitely drop this macaque. Sponsorship 1. Okay. If we donate 25 money, so we do have money to play both. Like they, I mean, perfect still. They can't donate right away, right? So I think it's okay to just wait. Yeah, it's going to do 2 American. Wait. And perfect. Georgia's now. The release. I think they should take pouching probably because they're behind by so many points. They get 3 cards here, right? Okay, so, I mean, that's also just a bird, so it's also a drop of water. I mean, yeah, this macaque is just so good for us, right? Also, on Spider Monkey is now on the menu. This is a decent animal. The only struggle for us right now is like getting this Tarpon Zoo, but it's not mind another science. They're gonna snap this 100%. It's also so good for them. Only deny snap it. Our hand is really not that great. I need more stuff. Is it the bird? Question knows. Is it the bird release? Maybe I'm just snapping this McCall because I could if it's a bird release I can just leech. If it's Asia release then I'll be very sad. Cause also has it's good. Don't want them to get it. We will have to manually build another 2 size, but fine. It is a sad life. Size. They will definitely take pouching, which I think is definitely correct. It's the only way to really get back into the game. I mean, they've still pretty good stuff going on, right? It's food tours. we're gonna be hit with the bear icon. There are many ways to get this end game. Migration, like next release with the water dragon is already lined up. We have this very steady pouching engine. Diversity also going to be endgames. My endgame is not great. I haven't found any more science since then. They're definitely still in it. It's so poor. But I think it makes sense to donate here because they're not going to upgrade build. We're going to break. I mean, we're still ahead by 20 points, but not as. Wow. Okay. I mean, they have such strong income during the break. Orny though, huh? I mean, I would love to leech of this, but how likely is it? Aren't they just gonna spend 2x tokens and just do this again? Orny is at least 2 birds. And seems like we are actually hitting the Geo end game. Thanks for the call. It's also one of the reasons why I did it. Oh, they don't even have snapping. Oops. Okay, this one. We can also still do 4 America. We have 3 in hand, right? See, all the way is going to do it for 2 if they deny the release now. They only have 1 card in hand for hot stuff here. That doesn't mean that we are going to play this smart and force. I mean, not forced. I probably want to do this anyway. But then we do get 2 American at least. Still 2 birds coming up. So now do we want to draw a card or take the Martin? I mean, I still want to play it just to have the threat. Maybe they make a mistake and don't deny the Asia release. How important is 5 money to us compared to a card? We are kind of poor, to be honest. Also does put the line Golden Tamarind into range. That's anyway. But 5 money is, let's say, quite significant. A little bit money from Geo. This here. I mean, we are already. Asia, I don't think we have. I think that we want the X tokens. I mean, now I'm not interested in Orny anymore. Shit. Tamarind's good for us here. just get the clever, gives us another X token from down spider. Okay. Should take X tokens. I think they are going to break. Wow. Also, we still need to think about Science Library, which seems like we are not going to hit game off. Sunbite. We have one card left. No diversity. Not really happy about Brian either, right? Zero. They're breaking. They have nothing to pouch really. Makes sense. I mean, we played hardcore, I think. It's still 6 points. I love putting a low mountain range for them. Maybe we still find, I don't know, Mama playable. Not great. We'll put it here, yeah. Just drop. I would still take the Marabu just so they can play them. I mean, we could play them release. Yeah, I mean, Marabu is very good for them because it gives them a card. It's pretty good for end games, though. Calculate some. The attack gets us to 85. Release. Donation. These donations. Another 11. Still off. Like, now at least we have 3 endgames showing. They right now have none, but Arm was gonna give them guidance school. It's very awkward because oh, you can release and then you can take 2 red. You can lead off this. Hit and play, it's much better. Don't. Marble release is just really good for them. I just don't want it to go into another round. Oh, they actually did not. Oh, they have the Rhino. Oops. In this case, and they do have species diversity. Insane that we're losing this. We get to 102, get to 112. We have 3 endgame sharing, we have 1. Our start was so good. If we delay move also? Takes the new. Then I would just expect and each of their project, right? There's Galapagos. Yeah, both of them. So I need them to have a 1 CPN game to win, right? Very likely. It's not having. I must play. Okay, well played to them. GG. So much about this. I've been extremely lucky with end games. Oh, I don't feel like I deserve to win this. It's a good start. Like, I would need to review and see where I went wrong because, like, with my start, it should be impossible to lose, right? But yeah, I mean, I think both of us got kind of like distracted, or our brain just fell asleep because it's so long. But yeah, okay. I mean, I'm just gonna call it a day now. I think we've all been sitting here for way too long. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me through the longest best of 3 of all time, probably. But got it done in the end. Goodbye.